Oh, I am live, y'all. I am live. Grand Rising. Is it still morning? Look, it's more the afternoon on the East Coast, ain't it? I'm on Central Time, so it's 11 o'clock after 11. So great afternoon, everyone. It's your girl Queen Serene here on Gold Digger, y'all. Gold Digger. And of course, GOAL is an acronym. GOAL, an acronym for generating an objective and ambitious lifestyle. Hence my book, Gold Digger. Um, as you can see right here on here, I'm with YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Today is Making Moves Monday, right? And what better way to end this last quarter with a discussion on creating habits, making habits for yourself for this last quarter so you can go into the new year of 2024, you know, end of this year right in 2023 and then get creating those habits so you can get into the new year on the right track, right? On the right track. So what I want to talk about today, well, first let me just let you know, like I said, Gold Digger, I'm your girl Queen Serene. I empower individuals to conquer their fears and gain the confidence they need to take control of their lives by educating them on goal setting structure and execution. And the execution is vital. You can set goals all day, but if you don't execute and do what you're supposed to do, to put everything in place to make it happen, then why are you writing goals, right? And we have our planner. I'm gonna get into some dates in a minute. Not the planner, but if you can see back here, I have my vision board. If you haven't done that, it's still time. It's still time to get it done. If not, just join us next month for our vision board party, okay? Um, so I do want to, like I said, make a moves Monday. Make a moves Monday. What moves have you made? What moves have you made, y'all? Y'all getting it done? Y'all getting it done? You putting in the work? Okay. Um, I'm just gonna go over some tips on how to form, how to start creating those habits. Because I've done that for myself. Now I did have this board that I showed YouTube. I'm gonna show Facebook and Instagram this, right? And these are the things, this is what I want you to challenge you to do as well, is to this last December. I know, it's toward the end of the quarter, right? But at the go ahead and create you three goals. Three goals. Now I have many on here because I'm kind of an expert. So I have about 10 that I'm going to execute by the end of this month, right? The end of the year. And I want you all to have something similar, but you can start with three. What I find out with my clients that, start small, once you become that gold digger and get my gold digger book too, y'all, www.golddigger.org. Okay. It also comes with not come with, but I have a planner that complements it. And I also have a journal. And I believe that's on that same funnel. I have the how for you to structure your time, a time sheet. Okay. And that's very important. And we'll go into detail on why that's important too, especially with creating those habits. Okay. Them uh, forming good habits in your life. First of all, you got to know what habit you want to put in there, right? What do you want to do more of? What is it that you want? What habit do you want to change, or that you want to implement, right, in your life? Is it that you want to be able to work out, 3, 4 times a week? You want to get in the habit of that. We can get on that roller coaster. Is it that you want to read more? What habits do you want to implement into your life first? Like I say, you got to know what you want to do, right? But when you set those goals, those habits, right? Those goals, you have to be specific with those goals, right? So, for an example, instead of saying, I want to exercise more, right? You want to say, and I was talking to someone today, is oh, I'm going to exercise. Yeah, but okay, that's fine. You want to exercise, but what does that look like? How many is you have about what 20 days, 20 few. y'all do the math, a few more 20 something days left in this month. How many pounds do you want to lose in this last month, if that's going to be one of the goals that you want to structure for this last quarter? If you haven't done, that's what I'm saying. If you haven't done it, and you haven't, let's not just bring everything. You're going to have some. If you haven't been getting those goals done, you don't want to. You have a little time. You can't do the big ones that you want, but you can start on them. You can start on them, and you can definitely not start creating these habits and get into the habit of executing your goals. Okay. So again, the example of losing weight, if first of all, how many pounds can you lose within that time frame? Maybe 10, sometimes 5, 5, 10 if you're very active. Um, and so if that's going to be a goal, 10 being a goal, which is one of my goals, getting those last 10 pounds off, then you would have to say, well, what am I going to do to get those off? Am I going to walk 3 times a week? Am I, and then at what time? You got to be specific, right? And then, of course, you may not be able to judge if that works or not, but at least do something right now, okay? Because over time, you'll know, okay, I can lose about this amount of weight or build muscle at this amount of time frame. But right now, we are working on some goals that we can execute and get some results by the end of the year. Okay, so those are those simple goals that I want you to work on. Okay, so starting small. If you want to, and for an example for that, for starting small, if you want to read more, start with 10 minutes a day. You don't have to make big or read a whole book. You know, just get into the habit of reading more, listening to audiobooks. I listened to a whole audiobook last night and fell asleep during during the book. And but that education, just soaking up that information is key. So if that's something that you want to do, just continue to um, elevate your mind and grow or educate your mind, should I say, and grow. Implement that reading in. Some people, like I said, audiobooks may be an alternative when you're driving or something like that. For 10 minutes you can get a book knocked out, in a couple of weeks, just doing it 10 minutes a day or something like that, maybe even shorter, depending on the book that I was listening to was about 5 or 6 hours long, right? So, but to just start small, because you can always grow. You can always grow. Like I said, I'm a gold digger. Okay, so I do this. So it's easier for me to just to knock out that book like that, because I've been doing this repeatedly, repeatedly. Okay. Number three. So, uh, one, set clear goals. Number two, and I have ten tips for you. Okay. Start small, and consistency is key. It's number three. Commit to practicing it consistency. You gotta commit to yourself. You gotta say, yes, I'm going to do this every day, because that consistency will help you form those habits, right? I mean, you when you do those bad habits, say for instance smoking, or if you're used to drinking or whatever the habit could be cussing, I don't know, but any you do that on a repeated, you're repetitive with that, and do that repeatedly to where it has just been a habit, and then you just fluent in sailor cussing, cussing like a sailor, or whatever, you know what I mean? But if you, and that might be a bad example, but my point is, do something consistency. I mean, be consistent with it, and then you will create a habit by doing that, right? So, and for instance, with the losing weight, get up, which I have created that habit of, once I get up, I check my emails. And then that's going to be another one too. So I guess I shouldn't tell you that, because that would have been my other example. But, um, get up, have a routine, and that's another one too. But anyway, consistency is key. Just do it every day. Get up and do it every day, and then you'll form that habit. Okay. Number four, associate the triggers, and that's where it comes in with when you wake up. when you wake up, doing my emails, right? Getting my emails done, first thing in the morning. I'm, you know, that trigger is I woke up, you know what I mean? Besides washing my face and brushing my teeth, I'm gonna check my emails, right? So whatever that can trigger you as well, track associate those habits with different triggers, right? So you can connect doing stretches uh, when you wake up in the morning. Every morning, stretch for a few minutes right after getting out of bed. So that's a good one too. Stretching. I think I'm going to implement that more in my, just stretching. I stretch, but I usually stretch, um, at certain times of the day and then sometimes I may not stretch. But that's a good way to do it. Just early in the morning, just get up and stretch first. So, you know what I mean? So that's how you um, can associate that with those triggers. Okay, number five is track your progress. Track your progress. Keep a journal. Keep a journal. I keep a journal by my bed. I keep a notebook in my purse. I'm always writing stuff down, right? And I'm at my desk now. I have something in the car because I never know when I'm going to think of something and then I need to write it down, right? But track your progress. Just track your progress. Uh, that record for your daily achievements, and that goes along with that planner. That's why I have that planner that complements this book because you're writing that your journey down, and I also have a journal as well. But you're writing you down your progress. You're tracking it because if you're doing those, if you wanted to lose that 10 pounds and you see that the me working out 3 times a day is not, I mean, 3 times a week is not working, well, maybe I need to implement, and then I'm just walking. Maybe I need to implement some body movement as far as with weights or something, or maybe I need to implement getting on my bike. Maybe I need to switch it up and go for a hike. You know what I mean? But like I said, that will be for the long term because you're going to be uh, tracking it. As far as with this month, this the point of this call or this live is just finishing out this year. But you'll have time to be able to do that as well as and track your progress over time. So you want to make sure you do that, okay? Track your progress. And whether it's saving money or writing a certain number of words, or if you're writing a book, because that was one of my goals too. um when I was writing this book, tracking and seeing how much I can get done throughout the day, when I was creating that product, Gold Digger. All right. Celebrate your milestones. Number six, celebrate. And y'all know I tell y'all all the time, and that's why I go out and go dancing because I celebrate. But celebrate celebrate completing a week of daily meditation for a small treat or relaxing in the evening. It don't have to be dancing. It could be whatever it is that you want to do, right? But just celebrate yourself, right? I know I was talking to a friend and she was talking about, yeah, I'm going to, celebrate on this day because I've been doing my schoolwork and because she's getting her another degree and she wants to get something completed, but not until then. And then she's going to go celebrate. And I always advocate for that because I say, why are you out there partying or, doing whatever and, turning up and doing this and that, and you ain't got your goals done. You ain't accomplishing nothing. Then you wonder why when you get done doing what you're doing, then you in the same state, then you down and depressed because it's like, woe was me. Well, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Celebrate with a purpose. Okay. I tell my clients, celebrate with a purpose. I don't Yeah, I like your pictures on Instagram and stuff. Have you done what you said you was gonna do? You know what I mean? That's my point. So yes, I love celebrating, but celebrate it just like it's a Christmas. It's Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I do attend these parties, right? And so that is going to be my celebration. I mean, I'm constantly celebrating my milestones. Okay, so I'll be going to these parties that I'm invited to, right? And hopefully it'll be some music for me to dance because I will be doing that. I love dancing. All right. Number seven is accountability, y'all. You know we had an accountability call every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time You need to be on there. You need to be on there. You can get you an accountability partner. But not only that, I'm your accountability coach. I'm going to coach you through and give you strategies that you can take back with you and on your journey, right? So share your goals with someone and invite them on the call with you if you already have an accountability partner, right? That's going to hold you accountable with you getting all your goals. That's why some of y'all don't even show up. Don't, but I don't judge y'all. I don't judge y'all. You say you because what we do in that accountability call, we talk about what we accomplish. We set small goals that are achievable, that are attainable, and then we talk about those goals that week, and then we set new goals if we haven't finished. And then if you haven't finished those goals, if you didn't reach those goals, that you said you were going to do, then you have to restructure it. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you because I was once that procrastinator, that person that will do it tomorrow. But it's not promised tomorrow. Let's get it done now. Get it done now. Okay. So I'm your strategic coach, your accountability coach. So come to that call and don't be, I've fallen and I've gotten back up. You don't have to worry about, oh, I don't want to face them today because I didn't do it. You ain't alone. You ain't alone. It's a lot of people. I've done it myself already. You know what I mean? That's why I'm here to help and coach you. Okay. But that accountability is what I also give you here on Gold Digger, right? Number 8 is learn from setbacks. See, we were just talking about that. When we setbacks is key. Setbacks and I try to keep my list and then just go by my list, but sometimes I just keep on spitting other stuff out because I already know the game, right? But okay, but let's get to the setbacks. We gonna have them setbacks. You gonna have them setbacks. You probably make those excuses. Got excuse-itis, right? And then you will say, oh no, I couldn't do it today because I was tired. All these excuses. Anything that you say, oh, the children was well, that's why I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you strategize, be strategic about this, and come with a strategy behind it, right? But when you get those setbacks, you're just going to analyze why. And then once you know why, and then I can help you through this, then you can restructure it to where you can get it done. Okay? Maybe 4 times a week, you want to go all in. You see somebody else 4 times a week. I want to go work out 4 times a week. No, you may need to do one because you ain't doing nothing. If that's your goal, whatever your goal. But I'm just saying, you're going to have those setbacks and then you just restructure it, right? Um, and adjust it. All right. Maybe you need a workout buddy. Who knows? But that's what we talk about on that accountability call, y'all, every Sunday. And I do it through Zoom. Zoom, we have it. So it's one on one and up and personal, right? Because I'm assisting you, right? And you'll see that on the link. If you're not part of the Facebook group, join it. I don't know if I have the link on Instagram or not, or YouTube, but you can definitely go to the Facebook group. Go to Discord. I'm not Discord. What is that? Oh, Telegram. Telegram. Now I do post it in Telegram, the link to the Zoom. So if you don't, join our Telegram, join our Discord. If you not if you don't have, since I don't have a link on Instagram, I may have it on Instagram, but YouTube. But just join the Telegram and I put it in there and then you just click on it and it's the same link. So once you get that link, save it or whatever. And then just each Sunday, just come on, okay? And it's 8 a.m. Central Time, okay? Number 9, patience is vital. It's not going to work overnight. You're not going to have like consistency. You got to do it over and over again. Habit forming is not going to happen overnight. Okay, so you have to be patient. You just got to continue to do you just got to stay consistent with it, right? Understand that seeing results from a new skincare routine, right? Or hair care routine, it's not gonna be flowing like growth, right? I have another platform, growing hands. You're not going to see that growth overnight, but you will start seeing it in time. In time, if you continue to do things that I've instructed you to do as far as growing your hair, right? And so patience. You got to have patience, y'all, because look, a whole year that went by, and what have you done? I hope you've done something. A lot of you have, right? And that's good. But those that haven't, you know, just know you let all that time go by. So, don't expect it to happen overnight. Have that patience, and then in time you will get it. But let's start now. Okay. Number 10, adapt and evolve. If your initial goal was to read books, like I was stating before, adapt by incorporating audiobooks. And I talked about that already. See, that's why I said I know all this already and I'm jumping around. But that's how, if you want to read the book, start with audiobooks, at least get the knowledge in, right? So you can always adapt and use another method in order to get that information or do something different, right? Create a new habit, right? But just start doing that. Just start doing that. Keeping books around. I got my bookshelf. Just looking at books all the time. But I keep one by my bedside as well, right? So um, that was the last one. And just to recap with you all on the 10 habit forming steps. Um, Set clear goals, start small, consistency is key, associate with triggers, track the progress, collaborate. Excuse me, celebrate milestones. Got my glasses on, still can't see. No, yes, I can. Celebrate milestones, accountability, learn from setbacks, patience is vital, and adapt and evolve, y'all. Adapt and evolve. It's your girl Queen Serene here on Gold Digger, Gold Digger, where we generate an objective, or I teach you how to generate an objective and ambitious lifestyle. All right. And just in closing, I want to let you know, educate your mind, your body, and your spirit, y'all. You have to educate those. Your mind, just like we were talking about, read, listen to audiobooks, learn something new, plant, just uh well, plant would be more spiritual, but your spirit, but spirit, your mind I talked about, but your spirit, meditation, you know, get up. That's now actually that's the first thing I do when I get up is meditate. You got to have a routine. You got to have a routine too, but um spiritually, just meditation. Meditation is key. What you tell yourself is important. Watch your words, the words that you say to yourself. I'm telling my children this all the time. I don't never say, I don't care what you think I look like right now. I'm looking good. Okay. I don't never tell myself, oh, I'm looking rough. I hate when people say that. Don't I'm looking rough. Oh, I'm a mess. I'm gonna look a mess. No, don't, just watch the words that you say to yourself, okay? Because it really um it you eventually become it. Basically you eventually become it, what you think about, right? So just be careful who you surround yourself with as well, because they can start um putting things on you as well. I I'm very sacred with my circle, right? um Mind, body, and spirit. Your body, walk. The power of walking, y'all just don't understand. Just walking is does tremendous things to your body. You know, when I first started losing weight, um, and I won't say when I first started because I have done it. I've walked for years. You know what I mean? Back in the day in my youth. But as I aged, if I as I've aged, walking is what I've done to maintain my weight. Just walking, and then I just had to implement other things to tone. You know, I got this shirt on right now, but my arms don't flab like I did like it did before. But I mean, if I shake it real good, it will. But I'm just saying, it's not how my body is today is not like what it used to be, right? And or when I say used to be, no, What I'm saying is when I was overweight. When I was overweight, okay. Um, Go to bed early so you can get up early. That's another thing. Go to bed early so you can get up early. I'm a 4 o'clock a.m. person, right? Um, I get up, right? Get up because I got so much other things that I need to implement and take care of in my life that's my time frame. Now I'm not saying for you to do that. You can, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., just a couple of hours earlier than what you normally do. You can get this home a lot much so much done, in a day if you could just take a little bit more of your time back. I know I enjoy sleeping too, but that's where I get my workout done too. I get my workout done early in the morning also. I got my own routine, but I get my workout and it's done. That's why I still got this thing on. But yeah, all right. Well, I guess that's about it. Making moves Monday. What moves have you made? Right? And let's form some good habits in this year off, right? Going to the year 2024 with a new you, right? With new habits. Okay. All right, it's your girl Queen Serene, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, let me end the stream on YouTube. YouTube been good to me lately. And how y'all doing?